Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to another video where I discuss the Sims community polls. So I did this last week where I talked about the community's choices for the best and worst game packs of The Sims 4 so far. That was the latest poll that was up on the Sims community. I will leave a link to that one down below and also to this latest one. But today we are going to be talking about stuff packs. So the intro says there have been 14 stuff packs for The Sims 4 so far in the last 4 years, and it's no surprise that the simming community has certain opinions about each one. And trust me, we have a lot of opinions. I'm seeing a lot of opinions flying around at the moment on the Twitterverse, so don't worry guys, we hear you. We as creators, we know the struggle. Trust me, we get it. We asked members of the Sims Community Social to give their opinions and vote on 3 stuff packs for The Sims 4 that they truly like. So we didn't actually order all 14 of them. That would be kind of crazy. May do it in a video, who knows. Definitely leave some suggestions down below for what you would like to see for these more like sit down kind of chatty vlogs, because I do want to start doing them more. You guys seem to enjoy them, so if you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, whether it be about Sims or any other games or anything in general, then let me know. So 3 stuff packs for The Sims 4 that they truly like. Down below you can see the results in order from least favorite to most favorite stuff pack. I think we all know what number 14 is gonna be, and if it isn't the one that I'm thinking it is, then I'm out of here. I don't really know how they rank them. I guess it's just the one that got the least most favorite votes, maybe. So it's kind of a little bit, I don't know, I kind of would have preferred to like rank my top 14 like from least to best, but I think it's just gonna go off like the one that had the fewest votes, which kind of makes it a little bit, I don't know, just not as realistic, I suppose, or not as accurate as my scientific teacher would say. Scientific teacher, what am I on about? Let's get into it. If this isn't my first pet stuff, then I don't, boom! I don't have to quit YouTube. My first pet stuff is number 14. Oh, okay. I can breathe a sigh of relief. That kind of brought back my hope for this community. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, my first pet stuff. I knew that was coming. I mean, it's probably the pack that we got like the most fuss around. A lot of people really disagreed with it. I personally disagreed with it. I don't think it should have been a stuff pack, or it should have been held off, or it should have had more content in it. Trust me, there are a lot of opinions in this brain of mine, and I did talk about them when I was reviewing my first pet stuff. See, I'm already cocking up the name. Then, number 13, I cannot remember each and every stuff pack. I know that Cool Kitchen is not one of my favorites, so I'm hoping that's pretty low on the list, but we just gotta wait and see. Number 13, spooky stuff? No! Why do you do this to me, Sims community? I actually really like spooky stuff. Okay, unpopular opinion, I know, I said it. Hold up, EnglishSimmer likes spooky stuff. What the hell? I love autumn as a season, and I feel like with spooky stuff you can do like so much in autumn, and I know it pertains to that one season, which I get. You don't get a lot of use out of it for the rest of the year and da da da. I hear all of these arguments and I like see them, but like autumn, can we just like pumpkin picking? I know you can't do it, but you can build and you can imagine, and I love spooky stuff. There, I said it. I really like spooky stuff. I know it gets a bad rep, but I enjoy it. Number 12, luxury party stuff. Honestly, I'm not that surprised by this one either. Definitely not one of my favorite packs. I do get a lot of use out of the like buffet table when I throw parties, because honestly, who can be asked cooking that many meals or hire a caterer? You may as well just buy a banquet table, fill it for 250 simoleons, done and dusted. Have a great party, my friends. So I kind of get luxury party stuff. I don't use it all that often. I don't use any of the creator sim that really came with that, so I can see why it's a little bit null and void and why it's positioned in number 12 of this list. Number 11, fitness stuff. I honestly did not mind fitness stuff. I think it was nice to get additional like creator sim items for our sims for workout clothes. I really like the decor and the items of fitness stuff. In my personal opinion, I don't feel like this should be ranked number 11, but that's because I like the dark woods, I like the metals, and I use quite a lot of the objects. I don't know, maybe it's got like a more masculine tone to it. That's what a lot of people say, you know, with the dark woods and the metals and all of that. But I like using them in like builds or interiors fairly frequently, so I kind of like fitness stuff. Number 10, we have backyard stuff. Again, I can kind of see where the community is coming for on this one, because I don't really use the playable items all that much. I barely ever use the slip and slide. Maybe more so if we get seasons down the line in The Sims 4, which please, Sims gods, I'm praying, please give us seasons soon, I need it. So I might use it more if we get seasons, but right now it's kind of void in my game. I do like kind of some of the creator sim objects that came with this stuff pack, but that's about like, that's as high as I go on backyard stuff. Then we have bowling night stuff. I thought this would be higher, but a lot of people did not like this stuff pack when it came out. I get bowling takes forever, especially like if you have like 4 people bowling, you have to spend like a whole day and night doing it. But I quite like bowling stuff. Unpopular opinion, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna cause a lot of ruckus down in the comments. You guys are gonna be like, Molly, what are you talking about? You don't know anything. You're just sucking up to EA. No, I quite like bowling stuff. What can I say? I enjoy my Sims getting out of the house. I enjoy them doing like family activities together. I think it's an awesome place for teens to go on first dates. I think a lot of stuff packs depend on how you play the game. If you're a builder, you'll like certain aspects of one stuff pack way more than someone who like just creates Sims does, or just has like the gameplay objects. So bowling night, I feel like that's judged a little bit harshly, I have to say, because I quite like it. I mean, I know it takes forever to bowl, but I do enjoy it. I'm gonna hold my hands up. In number 8, we have Perfect Patio stuff, which I think that was one of the first stuff packs we got. I can't even remember the order in which stuff packs were released. I mean, we've got 14 of them, so can you really blame me? But Perfect Patio stuff mainly consisted of hot tubs. So this one, coming in at number 8, I honestly thought it might be a little bit lower. I think people do like having hot tubs in their games, but I can't really remember what else came with Perfect Patio. I mean, I'm sure there was a few like outdoor pieces of furniture, which, by the way, why do we not have lounges yet? Like, oh, just let my sim relax. I don't even care if we don't have seasons. Just let them chill by the pool, okay? We need like lounge chairs, please, for my poolside babes. So I'm honestly surprised that Perfect Patio stuff was ranked in at number 8, quite honestly. In number 7, we have Toddler Stuff. I think this is a little bit harsh. I know we had the kerfuffle of the ball pit, trust me. I know all about ball pit gate, but I I feel as if Toddler Stuff is quite sweet, and you know, you got little play dates for your little womb nuggets, and you got really cute outfits. I mean, most of them you probably wouldn't put on your toddler unless like they were dressing up, but I think the Creator Sim items in Toddler Stuff were kind of perfection. Like all the little rompers and stuff. Maybe it's because people don't really play with toddlers too much, but I mean 7, that's like in the middle, so I feel as if it's a fair result for Toddler Stuff. I wouldn't place it any lower, basically, is what I'm trying to say there. So I think Toddler Stuff is a-okay in that position. Number 6, Sims community, I'm out. I'm done with you all. Don't worry guys, I was actually joking when I said that, but then my camera ran out of battery and every single battery I owned was out of charge, so I had to take a break from recording this video, which gave me the time to cool down. Get it? Because you all know what number 6 was, just from my pure disgust. Cool kitchen stuff. How is that number 6? I honestly am very surprised that Cool Kitchen Stuff is number 6 in this countdown. For me, it's probably my personal worst stuff pack because, I mean, it's called Cool Kitchen and we got one new kitchen set, which it's Cool Kitchen. It's literally based on kitchens. Kitchen is in the name and we got one. We got one kitchen from it. And we got an ice cream machine, which I never use. Honestly, down in the comments below, let me know if you have used that ice cream machine for anything other than having some extra ice cream recipes in restaurants or killing a sim off with the Dragon Breath one. Apart from that, have you used it? I'm gonna bet that the answer is no, but I don't know, you could surprise me. You could say, hey, I use that all the time, what are you talking about? In which case I'd be saying you're probably a liar and you're just trying to prove me wrong, but I'll accept it, okay? There are so many planes going over my house today. Leave me alone. Number 5 comes in with romantic garden stuff, which honestly I'm kind of surprised about because kind of forgot that this was a stuff pack. It's a personal one that I don't really use too much. I used it in the Bachelor Challenge an awful lot because it was very romantic setting. But apart from that, I kind of forgot that this was even a stuff pack, which kind of shows how little I use it. But I do kind of like the Creator Sim items, and I think some of the objects, especially like the wishing well, very, very cool object. Something that we've never really had in The Sims, and I really, really like it. So I kind of forgot about it, but I appreciate that it's that high up because it's a pretty good stuff pack in relation to some of the others, aka Cool Kitchen. Number 4, kids room stuff. Ooh, I thought that would be higher. I really like kids room stuff. It offers a little bit more for your kids, obviously not majorly in terms of gameplay. You have void critters, which I think I love so much because they are such a throwback on my childhood of collecting Pokemon cards and like battling them against each other and stuff. So I feel as if I relate to kids stuff that way, and like the puppet show and stuff. But I just think a lot of the objects are really cool for kids stuff, and it obviously offered a lot for children in Creator Sim as well. I genuinely thought that would be higher. I thought as a whole the community would vote that pack higher than number 4. So I'm kind of in shock that that's number 4, but hey, that's what the community says. I honestly cannot even remember what is left. Number 3, probably my all-time favorite. We have movie hangout stuff. Yes, boys, that's what I'm talking about. I love movie hangout. I really, really like it. I love all of the boho and the hippie vibes that came with it. I love the colors. Color seems to be such a prominent thing in The Sims 4. Like, a lot of the packs seem to have a lot of colour, loads of bright colours, loads of different patterns and stuff. And I feel like Movie Hangout was a real big step towards that. I don't use the movie section all too much, apart from like families and stuff, but I think it's a nice option to have. The popcorn maker I don't really use, same as the ice cream maker, but I think the build buy in Movie Hangout stuff is what got its place as number 3, because I can confirm I use Movie Hangout stuff an awful lot, and I imagine a lot of builders use that pack as well. In number 2, we have Vintage Glamour Stuff, which again, build buy in Vintage Glamour, right up there. I can see why Vintage Glamour would be number 2. It kind of surprises me a little bit because I personally I do never play with butlers, which is very true. I haven't really had a butler since I was testing out that pack, but I mean, for the items, I can see why that is number 2, and I can see why a lot of people like it. Again, it has a lot of dark woods and metals, and it's just, I feel like Vintage Glamour has a lot of stuff that is very usable. Like, even if you keep it as a set together, it's very usable and it's really good for bedrooms. I really like Vintage Glamour, so I think it kind of deserves its place as number 2. And number 1, the most favorite pack from The Sims 4 so far, voted by the community, is Laundry Day Stuff? What? Did I wake up in an alternate reality or something this morning? Like, come on, it's a fun pack, but I don't think I would vote it number 1. I know I was very against laundry. I was very, very much against laundry, and I was very outspoken about it. I have used it a little bit in my game. Like, I think it does add a little bit of realism. I do quite enjoy having it in my game now, but I just wouldn't have put it in the game that soon, I guess. Like, laundry to me, I'm kind of like, hey, I can take it or I can leave it. If you're gonna give it to me, then I'll probably enjoy it as a pack, but I feel like time could have been spent elsewhere. Maybe it's number 1 because it was the pack where the community really got involved. We got to see so much of the development, and we really got to choose what we wanted from the pack. But even so, I personally would not hold that as my number 1. Movie Hangout will, I think, forever be my number 1. Laundry Day Stuff is probably like 4 or 5 on my own personal list. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. If you want to rank all of those stuff packs, then feel free to do so, my friends. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on them all. What would have been your number 1? If you don't want to rank them all, that's fine. Just tell me what, like, your least favorite and your most favorite is. I personally would not have said Laundry Day Stuff. I am kind of in shock that that is number 1. I do quite like it because it's got a very hippie-esque vibe, and there were quite a lot of items as well. I feel like that's probably what's pushed it to that top spot, is just how many items we got in that pack, and it seemed to be a very, very well thought out pack for a stuff pack of The Sims 4. And I feel like going from Laundry Day Stuff to My First Pet Stuff was a horrible U-turn that I never want to relive ever again, unless we go the opposite way, where we go from My First Pet Stuff and we go straight to like Laundry Day. If we do a U-turn that way, absolutely fine. Sims team, go at it, my friends. But if we have to do that same U-turn again of content that we are getting for The Sims 4, I may actually lose my mind. So that pretty much wraps up this video for the least favorite and most favorite stuff packs voted by you, the Sims community. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you have any suggestions for any more videos like this, then definitely let me know in the comments or send them to me on Twitter, whatever's easiest for you. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see more like vlog type stuff like this video, leave it a thumbs up because that helps me to know that you guys are enjoying this kind of content. But thank you all for watching, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye guys!